He like did the nay.
What did he do?
The nay.
Did DK really do that? I missed that.
Yeah, no.
'Cause
I think it was after he scored that bomb of a touchdown.
I saw both touchdowns, and I don't
3.
remember.
He had 3.
He had 3.
I think it may have been the third one then.
He had the one where he
had one late in the game.
He had one where he took off.
The fuck off, dude.
And then he had the other one. Okay, so I missed the third one celebration because I was about to say, I remember now.
Because you usually celebrate like that. Like he's standing on business after you don't do that after the first one.
No, I mean you can.
I know, but you're like, I do this.
Do you want to talk about that game first? And the Thursday night game? I mean, we can.
Yeah, I was what's the word? Intoxicated?
Segwaying? Oh.
Oh.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode.
So I don't really remember.
We are here. I'm in a new location, so if there is a little echo, I'm sorry because I literally moved in today.
Yeah.
Today, like I finished moving some shit earlier today. But hopefully,
me and Mikey are actually in the same place right now.
We are. We do got some shit to talk about. I'm not gonna lie. We obviously got Thursday night football. We got all the other week 13 games to predict. Not much NBA. A little bit of college football. We got to set our fantasies up. We got some off the record.
See, why do we tease them with the NBA? We say we're going to talk about the NBA.
No. Every episode I've said we got NBA. We talk NBA. Today, I just said we don't really got any NBA. I kind of wanted to.
We can talk about the again.
No, like I was gonna say, like if it wasn't for Josh Giddey, he would he'd probably, if it wasn't for Josh Giddey, NFL players would look a lot worse right now.
So you're saying that this Josh Giddey situation is good for the NBA?
No.
Do you believe that statement, Mikey?
No. What the hell? No. What was that? No. I'm saying that there's been a couple things that came out the last week about some NFL players, but they're not that bad compared to Josh Giddey's allegations because it's like, it's pretty bad. And did you see that the police are now investigating? We talked about it last episode. We were like, hey, the NBA's investigating, but when is the police going to investigate on this?
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, so apparently the
police is going to get deported.
Yeah, no,
that is my favorite thing. That like Italians in this country, not just Italians, but like people are always like, I hope they get fucking deported. Don't bring them in here. And you're like, dude, you're an immigrant. You're just not from below the United States.
No,
But it's funny to hear immigrants from other, like an Italian immigrant. It's funny to hear they got deported.
You mean, like an actual immigrant, someone who came from there.
Yeah.
Not someone who had Italian parents and were born in Virginia.
No. Like one who was like maybe like raised here their whole lives, but they're like, get them out of here. You're like,
I think anybody that's just pushing for just crazy, like just to deport people, maybe just.
Well, he should be deported.
Okay, that's an interesting question. What's the like threshold for that? Like if you commit like a hit and run and you're from the UK, you're not like getting deported, right?
Unless you kill somebody in that hit and run.
But I'm saying like this, we're talking like you have to commit a felony.
Yeah, I think a felony is a.
So felony, and you get sent back to where you came from. That's a little interesting. Now, the only thing about that is it's like, what does that do? Is he gonna go to prison and then get deported? Is he gonna get deported and then go to prison? Because
it depends.
He's gonna have to serve. Like, let's say down the line he gets. Well, let's be real. It's sad.
He's not going to prison.
Josh Giddey probably ain't seeing no time because
number one, apparently this female is refusing to speak to the police.
Bro, that's because she is pressed to be with like you. We were talking about this a couple episodes ago. Like she's posting stuff. Like she's cool with this. Like I'm not saying. Look, I'm not defending. Let me start because before people even pick this apart and say like, I can't believe. Obviously, we're not defending it. We've been calling Giddy a weirdo since this came out. But what can, and I'm speaking in the terms of like police or whatever. What can they do if legally, if she's okay with it? What can you do except for just all of us hate you? Like that's fine. Like all right.
No,
For
he can be charged. Doesn't have to
charged
be
with
by her.
what? The age of consent in where they in that state is 16.
Yeah, but I thought you had to be within like a certain
The
age group of
age
them.
of consent is 16, bro.
No, I know, but you have to be within like 3 or 4 years. No,
Do the math. I mean, I don't know what is it 3 or 4 or is it 5 or 6? You know, like what is the math?
I think it's three
That's
or
what I'm
four
saying.
until you're 18.
I don't know what it is. And let me just remind everybody, I'm not defending Josh Giddey. I'm speaking more of like like why people are going to be frustrated. I'm answering the question for like that.
Yeah,
If you're going to be frustrated, you know, when we say Giddey probably ain't going to go to jail for this, he's probably not going to FaceTime because like you said, she ain't talking to the police. There's not going to
no,
be any proof but pictures we saw online, and I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
but
It's just it's a shame that he's not really gonna face any serious repercussions. I mean, he's gonna get to. I mean, he's just gonna keep playing basketball, and we're gonna have to keep seeing him. Like I don't know, like people like that need to just go. Need to just go play, go hoop in Australia or something, bro. Get out the league.
yeah, go hang
Get
out
out
with
of here.
Andrews Bogut's.
But
Stupid.
that's the thing. He's not. He's gonna stay. He's gonna stay in the NBA. He's gonna get to play with Shea. He's gonna get to play with
And he's gonna
SGA.
keep putting up Draymond numbers.
He's gonna keep being a creep. You know. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Which he can't possibly put up Draymond numbers unless he's uh
Dead.
not suspended anymore. Because I don't remember the last time Draymond hooped. But
How is Draymond still suspended and Josh Giddey ain't? The NBA's got a
yo
problem.
yo, how 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 do the
You put a
Warriors?
grown ass man in a chokehold, but you can diddle children and still stay and play basketball?
Yeah,
Get
no,
out
I
of
mean,
here.
bro, but the NBA praises Karl Malone still.
The NBA's a bunch of pedophiles. Ew.
The NBA needs to get investigated.
Dude, it's that fucking weird, skinny, scary looking guy. Fucking looks
No,
like Voldemort.
not Adam Silver because
He's the problem.
Karl Malone was playing way before he came
Yeah, but
around.
then Karl Malone got honored recently.
Yeah, but he's never really been shot down like in the NBA world. Like he's kind of just coasted with that fact about him. Like it's like that's all
He's
it's
like, yeah,
been.
I did it.
But that's what it's gonna be with Giddy. Like, sadly, it's probably what it's gonna be. Is like 5-10 years from now, it's gonna be like, yo, remember like, yo, and fuck Josh Giddy, by the way, because he's still a weirdo. It's like the same shit we do with Karl Malone.
Yeah.
It's like Karl Malone, you're a weirdo, and then that's all you have to say about him because
Yeah.
and that was Karl Malone. You know, the second, the third leader in points or what? No, stop. Stop this VH. Is that the same one from last time?
Same what?
Like, doesn't V8 have like different? Don't they have different like flavors and like styles and stuff? Like, what are their? What's their? What's
So
their?
they have
What's
this
their
is
shit?
original, but they got like spicy ones. They got like carrot juices.
I'm about to say, do they have?
But then
So they got like just carrot,
I think so. But then they
just
have like
tomato.
sweet. They have like real fruit juices.
They got fruit. What kind of fruit? Now I'll pull up with a V8 next episode if you can give me
That I was trying to say
give
that
me
last time. They got like
give me a good fruit V8 right
pineapple
now off the
mango or
top of your
something.
head.
Like they got some crazy shit.
But
They got good
here's the thing
juices.
though. Here's the thing though, Devin. Are you saying that V8 makes some type of healthy fruit juice, or is it just like every other fruit juice with a bunch of sugars and shit? And it's just
I mean, I don't think
added
it's like
sugar, should I say?
super unhealthy.
Like if
I
I'm
was close.
gonna
They got a peach mango, a tropical, a berry, strawberry, nana.
strawberry banana, okay, a strawberry banana V8. I could dabble. I could dabble.
But the original is where it's at.
Here's the
This,
thing. Here's the thing, though, Devin.
yeah, it's just tomato soup. That's all it is.
I don't even know where to get a V8. Like a grocery
Grocery
store.
stores.
Like I can't go into like a 7-Eleven and grab a V8.
I really hope not.
Like, I can't walk into like a gas station and just grab. What do you mean? I would love it. If I liked V8, I'd
Yeah,
love
no,
to
if you
just go
liked
get
it,
a
but
V8 on the
it's not
go.
like a V. It's not like a gas stations are supposed to be like stuff people actually want to drink.
That's what I'm saying though. But like
Yeah,
you sit here and drink V8 like you actually like it.
I do.
I'm confused then. So why shouldn't it be?
No, I mean like the general public.
I think it. I mean, it's definitely an old person drink. Like anybody 60 and older would definitely appreciate it being in a
Maybe we
gas
should ask
station.
Josh Giddey if it's a young person drink.
See, like Josh Giddey doesn't even know what V8 is. That's the thing.
We're the same age.
He does he V8.
No, we're not. No one knows how old I am. Boom.
Yeah, you stepped all over my joke. It's okay, but
Dang it.
it's
V8 is the same age as.
I don't know what I was gonna say, but
Yeah, we need to not do those jokes.
we can. But at the end of the day, I feel like we. I mean, I don't know. I can make those jokes because I've made it clear that Josh Giddey's a fucking weirdo. So it's like
He is.
if I'm making the jokes, I'm making fun of Josh Giddey. I'm not really. And I don't know. Can we stop talking about Josh Giddey?
Yeah, let's talk about Lizzo.
No, because we won't. You know why? Because just like nobody else does anymore. I called that shit right. Can we just go back and just for a
No,
second?
I didn't. I was joking. I don't want to do this.
No. I give you your bullshit credit for the Steelers. You're gonna give me my credit. Before all that came out about Lizzo, she was talked about all the time. Everybody was posting. Everybody was talking about her. I haven't heard a peep. I haven't
Nothing
heard
good.
a peep about her since all that happened.
Let me see when the last Lizzo article was.
Ain't no posting this. Ain't no positivity. This ain't no nothing. She has not been talked about at all. But there's two NFL players I want to talk about. There's two.
Lizzo joins TLC.
Don't care.
For my 600-pound life.
Fuck, God damn it. There's two NFL players I want to talk about. And it's really just kind of two scandalous things before we talk about this Thursday Night Football game. So I want to make another thing super clear. This ain't the first time Von Miller did some shit like this, right?
What did Von do?
What did Von Miller do?
Am I stupid?
You must not remember what Von Miller did. So a couple of days ago, a report came out that Von Miller.
Oh my
There was
gosh!
a warrant issued for Von Miller, a Bills linebacker facing arrest after allegedly assaulting his pregnant girlfriend.
Yeah, you texted me that. Or no, I saw that on my thing. I don't know.
So I can't remember if there was a history or not of him being abusive.
I don't know.
Can you fact check me on that though to see if he does have that history? Because I mean, I would say I wouldn't want to put that on somebody who isn't in trouble for it right now. So I don't really care to say if he's done it before.
I don't think he does.
It's like, all right, if it comes out, it's like tomorrow Adrian Peterson gets arrested for beating his kid. It's not like you can say like, oh, he has a history of that. Like,
Yeah.
You can say that. So this, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like there were like text messages. Weren't there texts? There was text
Oh no,
messages.
he told his baby mama to abort her thing, right?
There was text messages or something. Vaughn's been in some shit before. Really a piece of shit.
Yeah, let me look up that.
Von Miller's a piece of shit. And we had just posted that TikTok, the fight, making fun of him. And I'm not gonna lie, I felt like just a little bad because it's like, to be honest with you, I really didn't want the stray or the gays to catch a stray because we were making fun of Von Miller. Like I really felt more bad for them catching a stray.
Yeah, but it's
making fun of Von. But then it was like
it's for Von Miller. Yeah,
after that came out, it's like, bro, fuck you. Like, no, bro, I don't know.
yeah.
I
But no, yeah. He told his pregnant ex-girlfriend that he's praying for a miscarriage.
yeah.
Is
I
this the
said
same girl?
who cares? I don't know. I mean,
How many kids does Von Miller
that's the
have?
thing. I don't know how many kids Von Miller has. I don't care how many kids Von Miller has. I don't care how many sacks Von Miller has. I don't care. I don't care about Von Miller, bro. Von Miller's really a piece
You're
of shit.
lying.
I'm not. You know who else is a piece of shit?
No, do you know how many Super Bowl MVPs he has?
How many women he's beat? More than that.
No,
Here's the
no, they're the
crazy
same.
thing.
He's tied.
No, that's what we know about.
Well, then that's all that there is.
Nah. Here's the thing, though. There's another guy that's a piece of shit, but just on like a way lower scale. Jamal Adams.
What'd he do?
Okay, so first of all, Jamal Adams is, everybody knows who he is. He's a safety for the Seahawks who tries to play football, but he's not that good at it.
Yeah.
He has a hard time guarding tight ends.
Yeah. That sucks.
Covering tight ends, should I say? He kind of let Dallas just walk into the end zone
multiple times
with the way that was just to what's his name? I forget.
Dude, Seattle's defense fucking sucks.
Jamal Adams has always been terrible when it comes to coverage. He's every highlight reel that you like want for like a tackler, like I said tackler. I'm sorry I used that word, but like if your thing is tackling,
yeah,
you're like, oh, I love Jamal Adams, but then you realize it's like, oh, he's a safety. Like he's supposed to like be good at covering like the field.
Yeah.
Like he can't do that. So what happened was there was a tweet. Some guy in the media, I don't know what it was he reposted, but it was some either of him getting burnt or something, and he said, yikes.
Yeah.
Look up Jamal Adams, yikes. Or Jamal Adams' girlfriend.
I do have an NBA topic, though.
1 second. So Jamal Adams...
after, I know.
But I was about to say, Jamal Adams reposts a picture of that guy's girlfriend and says, yikes. Okay. Here's the thing. The same
That's
way.
Funny.
Okay, I mean it's funny, but let's be real. Like I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't like. No. Why? We're talking profession. Like,
yeah.
This guy's profession is to analyze sports.
Yeah.
This guy's profession is to play a specific sport.
Yeah.
You got burnt, like or you got bagged, or you got whatever he reposted. It wasn't good for your on-field performance.
Yeah. Let me see how bad this girlfriend is, though.
You go and find a picture of his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And you say yikes, which I mean, like, bro, I don't know. To me, that's lame. Like that is some
big
lame ass shit. When you could easily look up pictures of people in Jamal Adams' life and make fun of them. If I was that media guy, no, I'm doing some research. I'm finding everything I can. I'm destroying Jamal Adams because why are you? I don't know. You're bringing up his girlfriend because he said you suck at football. I don't know.
Yeah, that's very shallow, very stupid. Not even like nuts. And yeah, she doesn't look like she got shot in the face. Like, it's not
like she's not a yikes. Like it's not like oh yikes. Like no. Your on-field play looks way worse.
She looks like
I promise you.
She looks like fucking Hillary Duff from Montana. Like, she doesn't look like she came out of a garbage can. She seems like a nice woman.
Yeah. Like, honestly, like, she's probably, like, sitting at home, like, getting
like, roasted. This is just dumb. Like, she's not... Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, she's probably at home getting roasted for no reason just because Jamal Adams can't cover a tight end.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, bro.
Now, maybe if she was, like, butt poopy ugly, sure. Like, say that shit.
Not sure. It doesn't matter.
I know, but like the fact that he's like just way off now, like he was like, oh, I know what I'll do. I'm gonna say something about his girlfriend,
bro. But it's like, okay, Dak Prescott throws an interception. Oh, Dak Prescott interception. Yikes! And then Dak Prescott goes, "Well, your wife is ugly." What is
Yeah,
the correlation there?
none.
There's no correlation, and I've never seen.
I'm
I'm
gonna run
sure
out
it's
of things to throw.
I'm sure it's happened before, but to me this doesn't seem common for NFL players to just attack a random.
Somebody's girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't.
Like it would be funny if she was like cross-eyed or something.
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. All right, let's talk about this Thursday night football game. So,
That would be funny.
or do you want to tell me what you want to talk about in the NBA first? So, if
Oh,
you forgot,
the Adidas went after KD. Did you see that little Twitter thing?
no, what happened?
So I think it was Adidas or someone posted a thing and it was a video of Devin Booker promoting his new shoes.
Hmm.
And they were like, do you think KD will try on Devin Booker's new shoes? And KD said, I'm not putting my big toe in one of those shoes, in one of those Adidas. And then someone on Adidas Twitter team goes, dusty ass, you'll be out of the league soon anyway. They're like, you're gonna retire soon anyway. You're like, what the fuck? They call him a dusty ass or something. Dusty head.
I mean, see, that's the thing though.
I don't think KD's retiring soon though.
KD's
I don't
definitely not
know.
retiring soon, but I mean, all that was a. I mean, obviously, KD's a Nike guy. He's not gonna put on an Adidas shoe.
They
Are
said
you
you
saying this
dusty.
was like from an Adidas account, or this was just
No,
like,
this is the Adidas account.
and it was real, or was it just a fake
No,
tweet?
that's real.
That is, I
At
don't. There's no
They
way.
tweeted it at 8 a.m. and it said, "You dusty, bow to retire soon anyway."
No, I that you gotta. It's gotta be a troll account. There's no way.
No. That's checkmark
You
Adidas.
can buy those though. You can buy the verification check.
No, I know, but you can't buy the username.
But is Twitter? It is Adidas on Twitter.
Yes,
What is the at handle? At what?
at Adidas.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm just saying there's a lot of troll tweets on Twitter that
Yeah,
would
no,
make you
but like,
think it's a company or something, but then it's not them. It's just somebody who
yeah,
spent $5 or $10 or however expensive that check mark is. I have no clue. But let's talk about this Thursday night football game. That's what I want to get into.
I don't.
Because
I'm kind of upset.
I mean, it was actually good. It was a good game though. We actually got a good primetime game, a good Thursday night football game.
Again, I don't. I remember like a couple plays.
Okay, well then I'll give you my take on it because I watch pretty much every snap. To be honest, and this is just how I feel about this game. I think and maybe this is a dumb take, but I don't know. Hear me out. This win, this win, like Dallas winning this game, just the way they won it, kind of hurts them more than it helps them, like at all. Like
Mhm.
like in the and how what I say by that is like obviously yeah they won a game, it helps them, it makes their record better, cool. But what I mean by that, what I mean by what I just said is how they're perceived, how good we really think they are.
Mhm.
Seattle went for it on fourth down twice instead of punting, giving Dallas great field advantage. Um, they could not stop DK Metcalf. He was unstoppable. Um,
Yeah.
Seattle, to me, Seattle showed us that. They also showed us that when Kenneth Walker comes back, that duo in the backfield, him and Charbonnet, are going to be ridiculous.
What a fucking name, though, dude.
Beautiful name.
Charbonnet.
But that backfield is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Gino, I don't know. Gino,
Wasn't great.
I mean, Gino's obviously. I mean, his throwing arm is still, not 100%. So I mean, I will
Yeah.
give him that. But it's the same thing with like Dak's numbers are cool, but he had some good throws. He had some bad throws. But to me, there were a lot of moments like And the PI, the ticky tack PI calls on CD Lamb.
Mm.
Those CD Lamb calls. I mean, the calls on CD Lamb and the great field advantage they had won them the game more than just how good they are. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Sure. Yeah.
Because had Seattle punted just both of those times they went for it on fourth down at around the 50, let's say,
Yeah.
had they just punted it, Dallas probably, and I can't tell you exactly what Dallas got off of those two drives, but let's just say they start 30, 40 yards before or prior. Who knows? It puts Seattle back on the field quicker, or it does this. It's definitely going to change the game more. And then they
Yeah.
had to go for it. They were 0 for 3 on fourth down that game. They obviously had to go for it on fourth down in the final drive and didn't get it because they don't know how to block Micah Parsons. But I don't know.
I don't know if there are many teams that do.
To me, these were just two These were two B tier NFC teams who played a good game versus each other.
Yeah.
Who matched each other competitively and skill wise.
Yep.
And could win a wild card game, and that's about it.
Agreed. That's how far, like, when dude, I'm having a fucking brain attack.
What were you gonna say?
No, I just don't know how to speak. Like that's Dak's ceiling. Yeah, I'm so fucking stupid.
Dak's ceiling is
a wild card win. Like he has no more potential than that. And I don't care. Like I think it's awesome. I think that's great for him.
Yeah, but
And I'm waiting on that fucking 10th interception. I'm gonna fucking throw a party.
he didn't throw any picks.
I know.
Thursday night.
That's because their defense blows chunks.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're playing against Jamal Adams,
Jamal hasn't picked off a guy since 2016.
I don't know. Does Jamal Adams get interceptions? I don't even know.
He used to.
All right, you ready? You want to predict these games? We got some games to predict.
We're predicting games.
And I don't know how much we are going to agree. We're gonna agree on a lot of them, but there's some stuff I want to talk about.
I mean, okay. Now I was completely wrong then.
What's up?
Jamal Adams has 4 total interceptions.
Yeah, in his career.
He had more in 3 seasons of college football than his entire NFL career.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Good job, Jamal.
Yeah, because
go buy some hands at the store.
I mean, unless you're playing Alabama, you can pretty much get any amount of interceptions you want playing in the West, in the SEC. But with all that being said, there are some games that I do want to predict. And I mean, getting right into it. First game, Chargers Patriots. It's a game. Look, we're not gonna spend too much time talking about this. It's a game the Chargers should win.
Yes.
Patriots suck. There's no reason the Chargers should lose this game. It's kind of sad because their season is kind of over. But hey,
who, the Chargers? Yeah, I know, but it's not. It is.
Yeah. I mean, their best record will be 10-7, and that could be a wild.
I mean, it definitely could. There would be some tiebreakers involved.
Looking at it right now, what is it? If the playoffs started right now, we're looking.
It would be 10-7. Browns? No.
It would be. Well, no, the Browns are 7-4. I'm saying like right now, the worst team is the 6-5 Colts.
Okay.
So could the Chargers beat out the Colts for a playoff spot? 100%.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Happen. The Browns are also another team that's in that playoff picture right now, and by the end of this season, I don't think they will be, unless.
No, they will be.
Unless
they got some weird elite quarterback who went to the University of these nuts.
So there is a quarterback. I think is this the first elite quarterback Cleveland's ever had? I think so.
That's fucking awesome. Well,
I think so. No.
Deshaun Nutsacks.
No. Roll with it. Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco is better than
No,
Deshaun.
no, he's not. He's
Yes,
not.
he
He's not.
is.
No, he's not.
Yes,
No, he's
you
not.
just like
No, he's not.
no.
No,
You
no.
like when you like supporting.
No, shut the stop. Stop. You're trying to throw me in. You're trying to throw me in a box that I have no. I don't want to be in. But look,
No, 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 no,
I
no.
don't want to be in that box. But I will say
You sure?
that all jokes aside, Joe Flacco playing. All right, it's the Chargers. We're going with them. But I do want to
Yeah.
say that Joe Flacco playing on Sunday is going to be very entertaining to watch
That will
because
be
I mean,
the
come on,
most
bro.
watched
It's
Browns game this year.
Browns playing the Rams. The question is, we'll answer that later because it's a 4 o'clock game. Lions Saints.
Are there a bunch of bye weeks this week? Oh, dude, hold on.
There's 13 games, so yeah.
Do the fantasy playoffs start this week?
I don't think so. Do they?
I think they do because
Let me check.
we have like
let me.
we have 100% playoff possibility.
I mean, we can talk about it more when we look at the. I don't know. I don't know when the first round starts. Let me look.
Well, I
Let me
think
look
it's
up
now,
the
and I
schedule.
think the person I'm playing has
No, this is the
all of
last. This is the last week of regular
really.
season. This is the last regular season week.
Okay, well, I'm playing someone with all bye weeks.
I'm playing someone who's 4-8. I'm 9-3, so I'm making the playoffs. I'm not sweating it.
Yeah,
But
no, I'm 100% in.
all right, Lions Saints.
Lions.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean the Saints.
I
The Saints. The Saints are they're a horrible team. Derek Carr's
like
bad. I
I
want to see
don't I
Jameis
don't
Winston
think of
play.
the Saints as like a Cardinals or like a Patriots, but they might as well be.
I mean, what separates them from that? Their record. That's about it.
Yeah, they don't even have Sean Payton. Like I have no idea who's on that team except for Kamara, Derek Carr, and then I'm just gonna name a bunch more people.
Yeah,
Actually,
you
I
were
was
about
gonna
to
name
start
10
naming. Yeah,
people.
you were gonna name.
The Saints are a team that I know. I probably know more Saints than I do fucking of a lot of teams.
That is hilarious. Falcons
Cameron
Jets.
Jordan, Tyrann Mathieu, who
Falcons Jets.
Jets. They just got inspired.
By what?
Aaron standing on 2 feet, standing on business.
So you're going with the Jets?
Yeah, I don't even know what how I could be wrong.
Well, that's because
It's a feeling I have deep down
the
in Oregon of
Falcons
mine.
are just I don't know. They're just better. I mean, we don't even know. I don't even know who's playing quarterback for the Jets. So
We don't know who's playing quarterback for the fucking Falcons.
no, it's gonna be Desmond Ritter, and I will say
Is Bijan playing?
as of right now, I'm going with Atlanta.
And you should.
But I'm saying
And I probably should.
I might change depending
But
on
I'm not.
once they settle on a quarterback, like before the game. I'll text
All right.
you and let you know for sure. But I'm going with Atlanta for now.
Riddle me this. There's no one that they could put in that game who's not named Aaron Rodgers where you would be like, Jets.
No, I do feel like they kind of just shitted on Zach Wilson and they're throwing in randoms now at this point.
And you
So
think
if
he's
they-
going to want to come back stronger? I mean, want to come back and put it on, put a show on for his city.
Whatever. I'm going Atlanta, so I'm going Atlanta.
Yeah, and you should say that. And I should, but I'm standing on they've been inspired. And it's going to be a parade inside my city.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers already said he's not Russian. He's not. He ain't coming back this year.
No, but he is American, and he will fucking come back and play the sport of this great fucking land.
Cardinals Steelers.
Like, I hope that football stays an American thing, so we don't have to deal with fucking Europeans.
Nah.
Oh, you see a fucking game, mate? Fucking.
No, first of all.
Oh, we're Patriots.
No,
Bunch of
no.
bloody nice fucking football players over there. Shut the fuck up, dude. I don't want to. Or some Indians watching football.
Bro,
It's so dumb, dude.
No, I want everybody to watch football.
No.
Yes, that's
I
more.
want it to
It's
be
more viewers.
exclusively an American
It's
thing.
more viewers for us. There's more people that want to hear about football being talked about. That's more. That's just
No,
more
I know, but
demand.
it should stay an American thing.
Okay, Trump, like Jesus Christ, it'll
Whoa!
stay an American thing, but it's American football. There's a
Why
lot of
would you
people.
compliment me
There's
like
a
that?
lot of
Jesus.
there's a lot of people who
What do you want to
there's a lot of
marry me, dude? You compliment me like that?
that's what you look like. Look, listen. I don't even know what I was saying, but there's a lot of people who don't even want anything to do with football because it's American football. So trust me, you'll probably get what you want for at least your time being on this earth. I mean, maybe hundreds of years from now, they'll be playing football everywhere.
No, there won't be any football on
There
here.
will be eventually.
Not
Just
if
give it
Roger
some
Goodell
time.
has anything to do with it.
Roger Goodell will be
Bitch.
dead.
No, he won't.
He'll be dead.
That guy's got one of those
He will
pills,
be
dude.
gone.
He got one of
Cardinals.
those pills from those ads on those websites that he will live forever.
Cardinals Steelers.
Yeah.
So the Cardinals.
The Steelers are winning the AFC North.
So the Steelers are just gonna keep.
They were not losing another game.
They're just gonna keep getting easy games, aren't they?
So, they got the Patriots next week. What
So
are
the
we doing?
Steelers, they got the Cardinals, Patriots, Colts, Bengals, Seahawks, Ravens.
That's at least 3 dubs right there. That's a 10-7 football team if I've ever seen one.
No, they can lose 3 games. They can lose. They can lose. Okay, yeah, they can lose 3 games there. They can lose 3
Yeah,
games.
10-7.
Are you? I mean, I hope you're joking. 'Cause, I mean, I mean, they're not. They're not winning the AFC North. I'm saying that.
No,
Right.
I was joking, but
They're not winning the AFC North. I'm not
they're
standing on
not
any type of that business. But
they're not missing the playoffs with that schedule.
no, they're not, and it's a shame because
It
I'll
really
have to hear
is because
because I've
we
been
got to hear
saying
about
this,
Mike Tomlin and
bro, all off season.
so dumb.
The main reason like I didn't like your preseason take was because I just didn't want to hear for a whole other off season how great of a coach Mike Tomlin is
Yeah, I
because
know.
he got an easy ass schedule and was able to go 10-7. Like
I mean, I'm still wrong.
no, I mean you said they were gonna make the playoffs, and I can't remember exactly what I said, but I definitely. Well, I think I pushed back more
You were
on
more attacking that
how
I said that they were going to be.
how good like you were saying Kenny Pickett. You were like Pickett to Pickens. It's gonna be like I think that was a little like all right. Let's pump the
I was
brakes
a
a
little
little
much
bit.
in that department in their offensive prowess, but
But being able
um,
to win games with this schedule, yeah, no, they're making the
in
playoffs.
that defense, the defense is still good. We can't shame the defense.
And the Steelers are winning this game versus the Cardinals. So
Yeah, this is a fucking easy dub.
Colts Titans.
Or Kyler Murray decides to, I don't know,
So
fucking.
to me, the Colts got something to play for, and it's going to be a really weird conversation people are going to have when Gardner Minshew leads this team to the Colts and what they're going to do with Anthony Richardson. So I got Colts because I just want to see it play out.
Is this like a Trey Lance situation?
I want to see Gardner Minshew take this team to the playoffs and there be a conversation. I'm not saying I want to see Anthony Richardson ride the bench for a while or for the rest of his career. If anything, I'd rather him go somewhere else and play.
Yeah. But they know fucking Minshew's not the answer.
If he goes 10-7 and makes the playoffs, why not? Why not? Would Anthony Richardson have done that? We don't know. He can't stay healthy. And we got more proof of how healthy Anthony Richardson can be than how good he can be. I mean,
True.
I don't know. I'm going Colts. That's all I got to say about that. I'm going Colts. Who you going with?
I don't know because I don't believe in the Colts. Pittman's good. You know who is very disappointing?
Who?
Jonathan Taylor. These running backs got to stop, dude. He's getting outplayed by Zach Moss right now, who's not making anywhere near the money he's making.
Well, I know Jonathan Taylor's hurt now. I don't know when he got hurt, but
He's hurt?
I don't know. He hurt his thumb or something. I don't know. Jonathan Taylor
What the fuck does the thumb have to do with
doesn't-
being a running back?
carrying the fucking football, Devin.
You got 2 arms.
Oh, So the thing is, I don't
Ooh.
think I don't think Jonathan Taylor wants to be a Colt. So I don't really think I don't know.
Well, he wanted to get paid to be one.
At the end, he wanted to be paid to be a play running back. At the end of the day, the Colts right now have a shot at making the playoffs, and I think
The
they
Titans
just got
do.
more to play for. The Titans, yeah, I mean, yeah, statistically speaking, they do, but they're not.
You know,
They're not.
I'm going Titans. The Titans have a better defense, and the Colts defense sucks. Um, I think the Colts will allow a lot of football points, and I'm not sure if I believe any of the words I'm saying right now. So
I mean, here's a question. Since we're talking about running backs, do you think Derrick Henry's prime is close to being over, and or should he, will he go to another team?
go to the Ravens.
No, no. I mean, I think
Should he leave?
he's going to end up in another squad at some point.
Will he though?
Yeah, I mean, there was already those trade rumors this year, which I feel like kind of
No, I know, but it's
alludes
like,
to he's going to be moving at some point.
yeah, if he
Especially
wants to
after
win,
this season, bro. Like I think, yeah, if D Hop's like, all right, I'm out of here. It was cool, but
D Hop will leave.
I'm gonna go finish my
But yeah,
career
this is
successfully.
like the Titans were running off of their like, oh, we're riding with Tannehill
Which
because
they
we have Derrick
should. They
Henry.
need to go back to Ryan Tannehill, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They need to go back to Ryan Tannehill right now. Right now.
I don't
Because
believe that.
no, they okay. Any other team right now who have weapons and a quarterback that's struggling that has no type of experience in the league would go, oh, we have a shot at a guy who's like kind of been here before and knows the offense. We should play him. Ryan
But this
Tannehill.
is,
I know I'm not saying Ryan Tannehill is the answer, but I'm saying the predicament Tennessee is in right now, they're not going to play any better or win any more games with Will Levis.
and I'm not sure that they care about that too much. But this is the
They
turning of the
should.
tide. But this is the turning of the tides for Tennessee. They're probably thinking we're gonna lose Derrick
Mhm.
Henry. When you don't have Derrick Henry, there's no use for Ryan Tannehill whatsoever because he's just a system guy. So why not try to start something? Try to give reps to a young guy. Let him maybe learn, see if he has potential. Use a couple more games the rest of the season,
But that's
presumably.
cool. But when you, like you just said, do have a chance to make the playoffs, why spend that time just developing a young guy
I mean,
when you can
for
make
the
a shot?
future, Ryan Tannehill has no future
Bro,
there.
there's no
D
bro.
Hop's
The
leaving.
NFL. I don't know if you've noticed, but they're not that worried about the future right now. Like they're not worried about a
Who?
guy. The NFL. Period. There's no teams that are sitting here like maybe in a couple. No, they want to win now. They want to build up a squad and win
Not the
right now.
Patriots.
No, the Patriots are in another galaxy of awful. But these
There's
teams,
teams that don't that are
no,
packing it up
there's right now.
or
Like
or developing young guys.
you
Yeah.
saying packing it up like at this point in the season?
hmm
Yeah, no, that's a fact. But I'm saying we're talking in the grand scheme of their franchise. If they have a chance to make the playoffs this year, they're not leaning towards let's develop a young guy. They're leaning towards let's put out the best guy that can give us a chance to win.
But honestly, how much of a chance? Like, if you look at the meter, like the probability, how much more probable is it that they make the playoffs with Ryan Tannehill?
If it's any more, you pull the trigger and do it.
No, it has to be a significant amount.
No, if it's any more, you pull the trigger and do it.
No, it's definitely a couple percentage points higher.
Okay, but we can clearly see it. It's obviously at least a couple percentage points higher. It's not
I don't
1%, if
believe
that's
in
what you're
that.
saying. It's not 2. Bro, come on. Will Levis
I
is
mean,
bad.
why are we all of a sudden hyping up Ryan Tannehill? We were just calling
I'm
him for
not
his job
hyping
to
it.
be lost.
Yeah, and we went back on our word on that about 2 weeks ago.
No, I'm saying
Uh,
Will Levis sucks, but there's no
I
reason to
never
pull him right
said
now.
Ryan Tannehill is the answer. I just said that there are a lot of teams who, if they were in this situation and had a guy who has experience, is a veteran, knows the offense, they'll put him in over a guy they're trying to develop for the future when they have a shot at making the playoffs.
Why is Andy Dalton not playing?
I don't know. I don't know. Because they think they can win now with fucking Bryce. I don't know.
I
We
don't
talk,
think they think they can
we
win a
talked, bro. We
fucking
talked about this.
penis.
Carolina did not mean to tank. They thought they were going.
No, 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 no,
They
no,
thought
no, no.
they thought they were building a squad and they were going to win some games. They were in the NFC South. Nah, we can win this division. It's easy. No, y'all suck. Y'all
Yeah,
are a bad football team.
yeah, they're not good.
All right, Dolphins, Commanders.
Well, this is gonna really suck.
I'm sorry, Devin, but
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. You should be sorry for hyping up this team at any point this season.
Just because I want to
I
see my
believed it for like
just
a
because I
second.
want to see my friend enjoy his football team. just because
No,
just because
I
I want
don't.
to see my friend be happy to watch
You
his
know
team
how
play.
horrible it was this year to see the Orioles do well?
Yeah, but
You know how much time you know what I did for the past 5 seasons of MLB? I
no,
didn't
but
watch
you
anything. I
text
watched so many games this year.
but you'll text me like you're a Ravens fan. Yo, you saw that? Yeah, yo, the Ravens are this
Because
and that. This,
the
it's like
Ravens are enjoyable to watch.
yeah, but I'm
And they're
saying
local, so I get all of their
you
coverage.
have someone to talk to about it. So if Washington can be good, it's a way more fun conversation to have with you than, all right, Miami's winning. like,
Until we're in the playoffs and not with a losing record,
yeah, okay. I was gonna say,
then we can hype them up.
okay. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it just, I like to see them do well, and
Like
they're not doing well.
like it would have been the most incredible thing ever to ruin Tom Brady's third Hall of Fame career.
Was that the year he won the Super Bowl? That was his first year.
That was his first year.
Oh my god! Well, that's the thing. If Taylor Heineke beat Tom Brady in that playoff game, he'd still be your quarterback right now.
Dude, he would have Daniel Jones money right now.
Yeah. No. He would
Because
have
Daniel
Daniel Jones
Jones
money.
beat Kirk Cousins and got paid $40 million a year to get beat out by a fucking Italian.
So I mean, with all that being said, you're going with Washington, right?
No, you fucking prick.
All
I'm
right.
never fucking
All
ever
right.
picking them for a game
Miami.
this year.
All
I
right.
don't care who we play.
Broncos versus Texans.
Oh, 2 6-5 football teams.
Why is this game? This game is way. This is two things: way harder of a pick and way like better of a game than I like would have thought it'd be. Like this is actually going to be like
Dude, if we looked at this game pre-season,
yeah,
this is like a Carolina Cardinals type of game.
yeah. But this is like I mean, 2 6-5 teams pushing for wild card spots. Two crazy stories or
Wild stories.
narratives
5
behind the
straight for the
Broncos and the
Broncos.
Texans.
Remember when we said Sean Payton sucks?
He still does.
He does, but they won 5 straight.
Yeah, but like I'm not sitting here going, damn. Like the Broncos had to have went 5-0 because of Sean Payton's changing his coaching scheme. Like his like I
He's
don't.
better than Urban Meyer.
Yeah, everybody's better than Urban Meyer. But Broncos Texans.
Texans. Their offensive weapons. Like Dalton Schultz is not playing, but
I
Nico's a beast.
see.
Offensively, they're a much better team.
Bro, are you sure though? Are you
I mean,
sure?
unless there's a bounty on CJ Stroud.
I mean, okay, so Denver has beaten the Browns, the Vikings, the Bills, the Chiefs,
Chiefs.
and the Packers.
Packers is for the
Texans.
birds.
The Texans, they played a really good game versus the Jags, but lost. They beat the Cardinals. They beat the Bengals. They beat the Bucks. They lost to the Panthers. They beat the Saints. They lost to the Falcons. Beat the Steelers. Beat the Jags. Lost to the Colts. Lost to the Ravens. Fuck, man.
I don't know. That's a weird fucking like they beat a full squad
like
Bengals
like
and lose
okay.
to the worst team in football.
Like I feel like Houston should win this game. But like I just
I'm
see
switching. Broncos.
I would say I just see Denver winning. Like I just see Denver winning.
Nope, I'm switching back.
As much as I
Texans.
don't want it,
I just thought of Mr. Unlimited and I almost peed myself.
but that's the thing. Like it's gonna be a low scoring game. It's gonna be, bro.
I
Denver's
think it'll be 28-14
Denver's winning this game.
Texans. Texans are winning.
Denver's winning this game. Bucks
Texans
Panthers.
win. Bucks.
Yep. I mean, at least
We don't need to discuss this game.
At least Baker gets a win this weekend, I guess.
Or Kyle Trask.
Sure. I guess. Or Kyle Trask. We got. All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Now football's happening.
Here we go. Now we have actual football to talk about. San Fran versus Philly.
San Fran.
Which should be the Sunday night football game, but we have to watch Chiefs and Green Bay play.
San Fran.
Is it San Fran?
In my eyes, I never want to see the Eagles win another football game.
Bro, but you can't pick off that. You can't pick off that.
And I'm not. I think
pick off that.
Chris McCaffrey's going to go nuts.
Is he though? Is he going to?
And I think this is when we can see how good this Eagles offense really is. They're facing a good defense, arguably the best.
This is how we're going to see how good San Francisco's defense is. We're going to see how good
Agreed.
Philly's defense is. We're going to see how good Brock Purdy is.
No, we know how good San Francisco's defense is. We don't know how good the Eagles' offense actually is.
I wouldn't say we don't. We know how. I mean, all right, they beat the Seahawks, the Bucks, the Jags, the Bengals. Or no, they lost to the Bengals, lost to the Vikings, lost to the Browns, beat the Cowboys, beat the Cardinals, beat the Giants. But I mean, they let up. I mean, okay. I mean, they're a good defense, but to sit here and act like they're just gonna just shit on Philly's offense all day, I don't know about all that.
Maybe not, but
Jalen Hurts is going to be moving around a lot. He's going to be making a lot of plays with his legs. I'm going Philly.
You're a poser, dude.
I'm going Philly. Browns Rams.
That sucks.
Browns Rams. We get Joe Flacco versus Matt Stafford.
Now I really hope the Niners win.
Like it's 2015. We got a matchup for the ages. Joe Flacco versus Matt Stafford.
Versus Matt Stafford.
Sadly,
who would have thunk?
Sadly.
Like, when they were like, Joe Flacco's on the practice squad, and then DTR gets hurt, Phillip Walker's in, I'm like, dude, there's no way.
We knew. I'm not gonna lie. I knew Joe was playing as soon as he got signed to the practice.
As soon as he got signed, yeah, I was like, they got him for a reason. This is a team that's trying to make the playoffs.
Oh, so a team that's trying to make the playoffs. They got a guy
All right,
with no
one
experience.
team's 4-7.
Hold on, they got a
one
guy
team's
with
7-4. One team is a way better shot
with no experience versus a guy who's a veteran and knows how to play football in this type of environment.
PJ Walker has experience. Dorian Thompson-Robinson is injured.
Okay, so I'm going Rams because
DTR is not the future of their organization. Will Levis could be.
I want to see the Browns lose, and to be honest with you, that playoff push, I think it's over for them.
No, the Browns are winning. Joe Flacco will be elite again. He will be my MVP, number one pick. He will throw 4 touchdowns.
If I get a chance to give Joe Flacco an MVP vote this week, in 2023, I will do it. But as of right now,
he's going to throw 4 touchdowns.
If Joe Flacco throws 4 touchdowns, I won't have to watch another football game. I won't.
I think that's the pinnacle of the season. This is the Super Bowl.
It will be all downhill after this.
This is the Super Bowl. This Super Bowl, like Ravens, Lions.
If Joe Flacco has a career,
would have been tough.
If he has a career day, a career game, a better game than he's ever had in his career.
I mean, you got to think about it. This is a guy fighting for a spot in the league.
Is he?
Maybe, I don't know. He doesn't seem to care too much.
No, he's never cared.
He's like a mildly better version of Jay Cutler. Less alcoholism.
Joe Flacco's way better than Jay Cutler.
You sure about that?
I'm like 100% positive.
You sure about that? That's why?
I'm sure about that. That's why I'm 100%. So you're going with Cleveland?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, there's a massive chance that you take a 12-game lead this week.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's funny to think Joe Flacco having a good game. It's also more realistic to think Aaron Donald's gonna destroy Joe Flacco the
You think
first
he's gonna break
13
a
games.
collarbone? I think he
So
might break a collarbone.
he's just
Those
he might
collarbones are fucking
dude.
rickety.
Yeah, nah, yeah, nah.
He
Chiefs
might just
Packers.
tear his shoulder.
Chiefs Packers Sunday night.
Joe Flacco is like, yeah, I've been working out all fucking year. I've been hanging out with AB. We're just fucking throwing passes. I've been fucking watching
What
YouTube videos on how to be better.
bro, what is that? Joe Flacco, stop. You're shitting on him a little too much. I
No,
know
I'm
you're saying
saying like he definitely lied on his application. They're like, "Are you in good shape, Joe?" He's like, "Yeah, the best of my life."
I'm not gonna lie. If Carson Wentz is still throwing balls, I'd imagine Joe still is. I mean, Joe's been in the league. He was with the Jets for a while, was he
He
not?
was a Jets backup last year.
Yeah. So I mean, he's been throwing. Um, Sunday night football, Devin. We got Chiefs Packers.
Chiefs.
I'm going with the Chiefs. If the Chiefs lose this game or struggle in any way, I'm I'm over it. I'm done with the Chiefs hype. I don't want to hear about them for the rest of the year until they are in the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Until then, if they struggle and or lose versus Green Bay, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear
Can we
nothing.
make a bet?
What kind of bet?
If the Chiefs win the Super Bowl again, you have to put a fat head of Jackson Mahomes on your wall.
Fuck no.
Dang it.
Fuck absolutely. You want to take that bet? Why and why me? Why would I do that?
I don't know. Because
Let's
you
say
don't want to see the Chiefs win?
you can get a Jackson Mahomes T-shirt if you want. I mean, shit.
All right. If the Ravens win, I have to put a Ray Rice fat head or a Ray Rice sticker on my car.
Ravens fans aren't really offended by Ray Rice jokes anymore.
No, I'm not saying Ravens fans will be. I'm saying if they win.
I mean, no, I don't, but no, because that's not like nobody's gonna bat an eye at that. I would have Jackson Mahomes on my wall. You just get to wear a Ray Rice sticker. Like, what is that? That's not comparable at all.
Those
Fuck
are
that.
equal.
That's not equal at all. Ray Rice was just like at practice and like being welcomed
Ray Rice never went to court,
as a
so
former player. Like, actually, I think he did, but um,
probably with the NFL. He married that
um,
woman.
I know.
They're still married.
I know because there's people who can do that and they, get blackballed out of the league, and then you got someone like Deshaun Watson who is going to be a starting quarterback next year. So,
Or Von Miller.
hey, yeah, Von Miller is going to get to play football next season, and yeah, he gets to beat up his pregnant girlfriend. I don't know, bro. The
It's
NFL
the
is so
video, dude.
the
It was the
NFL and the
video.
NBA. I guess, but there's video of other incidents of where players are still in
Kareem
the
Hunt.
league. Kareem Hunt's was. I mean, Kareem Hunt's was like,
Yeah.
it was. I don't really. I mean, it was bad, but it doesn't really compare to what Ray Rice did. Bengals, Jags.
Like that's one that yeah, okay. Jags all day. Bengals, Jake Browning sucks. I hope the Bengals never win another game.
I mean,
And they will finish last in this division, which I called. Thank you very much.
this would have been a really good Monday Night Football game.
This is a national championship.
This would be a great game, but sadly, Joe Burrow obviously not playing. So yeah, no, Jacksonville all the way. They need this win. They're gonna be 9-3 after this. 9-3. Jacksonville 9-3. I like that a lot. Our predictions are locked in. Let's take a look at this fantasy. Let's set up this fantasy. So last week of regular season for
Okay.
the fantasy. Thursday, I did not have anybody play for me.
I did.
Well, actually, let me. Yeah. You start with yours.
Yeah, I had Decarius Prescott. That's not his name. 43 points.
Okay.
Decarius is DK's name.
Okay. Did you just have Dak?
Just that.
Okay.
Another 40-point performance. He had 46 the week prior. So I like having him on my team.
So I
That's
I had,
about it.
I had Tony Pollard and Brandon Cooks, and they combined to get me 30 points.
Not bad.
Now for the rest of the week though, so I have Jared Goff playing because Josh Allen's on a bye. I
Yep.
need to. I'm gonna put in Damian Pierce over Gus Edwards because Gus Edwards is on a bye. So I got Damian Pierce in this league, and everything else is set. Adam Thielen, I'm gonna have to play him. Jamar Chase, Phillies defense. I got some. I got a little bit to work
Mikey,
with there.
honestly, go to the waiver wire before you put in Adam Thielen.
I mean, this is another league. This isn't our league, so I mean, there's not really that much. I trust me. I've been checking the waiver wire, but in the other league, in our league, I didn't have anybody play for us. I got Matt Stafford playing against Cleveland because I don't have another quarterback.
Sure.
I have DeAndre Swift, Najee Harris, Christian Kirk, Tutu Atwell. I had to put him in.
Two twos.
George Kittle, Devin Singletary. That's because Devontae Adams, Josh Allen, they're both on buys. Kenneth Walker was out. Michael Thomas on IR. Rashad Bateman on a buy. Just wasn't that much. There wasn't that much to choose from. But
Yeah.
I'm not too worried because I'm already locked in on the playoffs for that. So I'll be all right.
Yeah.
I'll be.
I'm locked in the playoffs, and there's zero possible way I'm losing this week. Because
Are you playing someone that's not checking their?
no, I'm playing someone's team who is completely their team is entirely made up of Ravens and Bills players.
I mean, there's not really much else I want before the bracket we get into. There's not really much else I want to talk about. We talked.
Mikey, I'm winning the fantasy league this year.
You're not. I'm winning the fantasy this
I
year.
put up 200
All right.
last week. I would have beat everybody in the league.
That's cool, bro. That's cool. You did your thing last week.
And I'm going to do it again.
That's crazy because you're like Florida State fans. Y'all only talk when y'all do good. Because I didn't hear any of this last year. You did not want to talk fantasy on the pod last year.
I got auto drafted. I auto drafted the team.
You did not want to talk fantasy last year on a draft, and now this because that's the thing. Like I haven't heard from Florida State fans since 2013. Now all of a sudden, 10 years later, I'm hearing from them again. I'm here. Everybody's a Florida State fan again. It's crazy. And you, Devin, you got a good, productive season, and now all of a sudden, you love fantasy. You're gonna win fantasy. You're the champ. But I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm telling you, I didn't watch the Orioles for 5 years. And then I started talking hella shit.
As the reigning champ, I'm going to have to go ahead and say that I can't.
I am one of those guys who I don't. But we will face off in the finals, and I will spank you. Like, I will. You will get spanked.
I wish I knew what the analogy was going to be, but I don't know.
Probably something gross that I probably shouldn't say.
College football, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about. There's championship games. Georgia's playing Alabama. That'll be cool, I guess.
Washington just beat Oregon, so they will be in the college football playoff.
There was a dead Texas Longhorn.
Oh, dude, they murdered it and put it in front of a Texas frat house, and they gutted it.
Was it in front of a Texas? Oh, or do you have that story wrong?
It said "fuck FH." It was in front of a farm, in front of the farmhouse.
No. Was it? I thought it was. Hold on. Can we make sure? I just don't want to get that wrong because I thought it was something else. I thought it was a Longhorn found at Oklahoma State.
Oh, then it might be. Yeah, never mind.
Can you fact check me on that?
Dead Longhorn found at Oklahoma State.
Okay. Yeah. So this would be like if Florida State had a dead gator outside of their frat house. Like,
which I don't think anyone would care about. The fact that it's a big-ass bowl.
No, I mean, if there was some big-ass dead 8-foot gator just, like, that was killed and sitting out front of a frat house, I mean, it would definitely be looked down
Yeah, but it's a
upon.
reptile.
But this is, like, definitely worse and, like, I mean...
Amphibian? Reptile.
It's pretty I can't believe you just questioned that. It's I
They're
don't know.
reptiles.
Is that not fucked up? Like to just
No,
kill
it's
a big
very
ass
fucked up.
horse and or
But it says
horse
fuck
cow.
FH.
Fuck FH.
And
Fuck
it's in front of
FH.
the farmhouse.
Fuck FH. I don't know, bro. I don't
That
know.
is a disgusting scene, though. I can't imagine what that thing smells
I
like.
don't know anything about the beef Texas and Oklahoma State has going on. But I will say that is a little weird to have the whole dead cow.
That's a massive animal, too.
Yeah, and it's like, it's like does someone just roll up with a cow? Like, yo, like, I got the
Yeah,
longhorn.
like, how do they not know who dumped this cow here?
And also, what
Dude, what are you hiding a fucking longhorn?
if anything, at least like cut it up and get some like steak out of it or something. I mean, shit, like, and then like
Well, I heard that like bull meat isn't the same.
what do you
Like it's not as good as cow meat.
maybe it is. Maybe it is good though. Have you
But also I have no idea. And it's like kind of odd. They should have killed a baby one. They're easier to move.
No. What is wrong with you?
Like that's sadder.
Oh my god,
That's way more disrespectful to kill a calf.
that just made your deer stories like you just doubled down on like baby animals dying. Like you just
Oh no, I wasn't
like yeah, no, it should have
perplexed
been
by
a baby.
the the murders I committed. I wasn't too distraught, if you know what I'm saying.
I hate you so much, bro. We got a bracket.
I mean, do you think a Texas fan? There's no way a Texas fan did this.
No. You think I'm gonna just go leave a gator at some bulldog frat house? Why would I do that?
Oh, that would suck.
What?
They killed a dog and put it out there. Oh no,
See,
that's the worst.
See, bro, that's the problem because what are the Gators?
Where does this stop?
Because okay, that's the thing. The Gators, like, you can't have a dead bulldog out front of a frat house.
No,
But because you can't have that, it's kind of wrong to be like, it's just a bull or it's just a cow.
Yeah.
Like it's just like it's like what's the worst? Well, I mean, and you
a
can only
human.
do. I was gonna say you can only do animals. Like you can't dress somebody up as a Seminole and like kill them. Like that's murder.
That would.
Like,
Yeah. No, if they killed like a real
I'm saying,
Seminole.
like, so we're only talking.
What if they?
animals.
What if they like? All right, I'm not gonna say that.
No, we're only talking animals. What's the line? Is it dogs? Is that the only line that you can't cross? Every other animal. All right, let's.
I mean, birds are very easy.
Any bird, I don't think people would care about. You throw a
No.
gamecock out there, South Carolina fans. It's like, all right,
Like
whatever.
that's fun. Like that's funny. Like if you kill a chicken and you put it in front of some, like that's funny.
A gator. I mean, I hate to say this as a Gator fan with my Gator blanket. Not too many.
It's really not too bad.
Gator. I know people who live in Florida that think it's funny to just not. I'm not going to elaborate on that, but people don't care about dead Gators.
No.
Around
Now,
here.
if they killed like if they killed the actual Texas Longhorn.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like mascot. Like,
No. If they killed the actual Bevo or whatever his name is, that's bad.
No, it's bad that they took a big ass cow and killed it. Period.
Yeah, that sucks.
No, but it wasn't that one. It wasn't that Longhorn. But I'm thinking like,
oh, what if they killed a Nittany lion or an elephant? Roll Tide, baby. Why is their mascot an elephant?
bro, if there was a dead elephant out front of a Georgia frat house, do you know
There's
how
no way.
crazy?
Yeah.
You know how crazy the internet would blow up if there was a dead.
Yeah,
elephant?
it would be nuts.
See, that's the thing. If you can't
right now, I'm just looking at all the dog mascots, and I'm like, damn, that would really suck.
If you can't do a dog, if you can't do an elephant, then we gotta say it's messed up to do the Longhorn.
A big time.
Or like
Horned frog.
Kentucky, you can't like kill a cat.
You can kill a wild. No, you can't kill a wild cat.
I feel like killing a wild cat is even worse, is it not? They're
Probably.
endangered, Devin. Come on, they're wildcats. I don't even know.
What about a ram?
I don't know. A buffalo, like bro, like imagine
Yeah, if someone killed a buffalo and put it on Dion's doorstep, you know what the worst part about him going to Colorado is? He has to live in Colorado. That sucks.
What's wrong with Colorado? If I had
That,
to, if I had to pick a state, like you know how everybody's like, if I had to move anywhere else, like Colorado's definitely up there. Like if I had to go somewhere,
but Boulder?
if I
Mm,
couldn't go back home to where I'm from, I would go. I'd pick Colorado probably if I had to leave because
I wouldn't.
I would because you can. I mean,
You
obviously,
wouldn't pick Hawaii?
I mean, no. Hawaii is the last place I'm picking. Literally the last. Like it is number 50. Um, and no,
Puerto
nothing.
Rico's 51 for sure.
I don't got no problems with them. It's just I'm not. I don't want to be on that
Are you
island.
grouping them up, dude?
I don't want to be on that island. Like I don't. No,
Yeah,
I mean I
there's
just
a
don't.
bunch of
I don't want
islands.
Hawaiians to come from me and be like, why the fuck? Why don't you want to live here? It's like no. It's like I don't. I'm just like I just don't want to like go to sleep and have to worry about not waking up because fucking lava just fell through my home or whatever. But
Or the whole
uh,
place is on fire. You're like,
yeah, yeah,
well.
yeah. But
You know what would be convenient?
what's that?
No, I'm also not going to say that. I'm
Okay, yeah. See,
terrible today,
we've
dude.
spent a
My
lot
brain
of. We're doing.
sucks today.
I don't know how many times this episode we like caught ourselves saying like some bad, just some bad stuff. And
I'm hungover, so my brain is on the I don't care mode.
but we do got a bracket. We got a bracket, Devin. We got I got 16 Offensive Player of the Year awards.
Mm.
I got a lot of stats, a lot of things I want to factor in, a lot of things I want to talk about. Now, on back in the audio
Joe
days,
Flacco will win this list.
Joe Flacco doesn't have an OPOY, but in the back, in back in the audio days, we did do one of these OPOY
Yeah.
awards or brackets, but obviously we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about this a little different, a little. We're gonna get into it a little more deeper. We got a little more things to factor in. But let me pull up this bracket for you so that you and everybody else can see what's going on. Let me find it. There we go. You let me know when you can see this.
All I see is Dion's toes.
All right. So you see it. Here we go. We got 16 Offensive Player of the Year winners, and we're gonna jump right into it. The first matchup we got 2018 Patrick Mahomes going up against 1977 Walter Payton.
You know what's good?
What's up?
Colorado can win the Pac-12 next year.
Why?
They'll be the last team fucking left in that
Yeah,
shitty
it
fucking
might be
place.
the only team in the Pac-12.
Exactly. They will win.
Um,
Good job,
So
Dion.
let me give you some stats about Patrick Mahomes and Walter Payton. So in 2018, Patrick Mahomes played in all 16 games. He threw 5,097 yards, 50 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. He had a 66 completion percentage, went 383 for 580. 580 attempts, 383 completions. Now, mind you, he did have Tyreek Hill, who put up 1450 that year. He had Travis Kelce putting up 1350 that year. Kareem Hunt with 800 rushing yards, but they were 26th in time of possession.
Ooh, they're scoring quick, brother.
26th in time of
Damn.
possession. Now going down to Walter Payton in 1977. I mean, it's as simple as this. In 14 games, he got 1,852 rushing yards and 14 rushing touchdowns. It's cool.
It's not bad.
It's great. But I will tell you that there are like not six, but there's every
There's
running.
multiple better running backs.
There are every
Years.
running back on this list is going to have a lot. It's going to be we're going to
But
it's going to be better.
yeah, I mean, Pat's got one of the best. I mean, what's that? The third or fourth 50 touchdown year ever.
And I mean, and he has those weapons that may come back to bite him in the ass later in this bracket. But I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see. We got 19.
But you know, I mean, he won another MVP without Tyreek Hill.
This is the 2018 Offensive Player of the Year award for Patrick Mahomes, and that's the only thing we will factor
in. No.
in. Yeah.
I will
Okay,
also say no.
I will say yeah. It takes a lot for a
So you're
quarterback.
telling me we can't factor in all the dumb stuff Cam Newton says?
Okay, so I just need you to understand that the only quarterbacks on this list had the most historic years.
Yeah.
There's years on here that I had to look past. Just that sucked. That sucked for receivers, running backs, whatever. It's hard for a quarterback to win an OPOY.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes happened to do it in a year where Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill both put up over 1250, 1350. They put up yards. Kareem Hunt 800 yards. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
No, it definitely can factor in.
We got 99 Falk versus 2015 Cam Newton. So just I'm gonna say this off rip. We're gonna be talking a lot about Marshall Falk today, because he has a lot of OPOYs. But 99 Falk.
So this is not his only appearance.
No, not even close. So he has 16 games. He had 1,381 rushing yards with 7 rushing touchdowns, and he also had 1,000 receiving yards and 5 receiving touchdowns. Going up against Cam Newton, who also played in his 16 games, he threw for 3,837 yards, 35 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, ran for 636 yards and 10 rushing touchdowns, had a completion percentage of 60%. And the biggest thing I'd say for Cam is that besides Greg Olsen, his second best receiving threat or weapon was Ted Ginn Jr.
Yes.
So he wasn't getting the
Jr.
best help out there. His only 1,000-yard receiver was Greg Olsen, so his tight end.
This is weird because this is 2 dual threat players.
Cam also went 15-1 that year. Yeah, you're right. These are dual threat players, different positions. The question is, which dual threat? Well, you know what? This answer I think is easy, but I don't know if it answers this. And the question is, what would you rather have? A
quarterback who can run.
A versatile quarterback or a versatile running back?
A versatile quarterback.
Oh, then maybe we do disagree, because if I had an offense, if I had to choose, I'd rather have a quarterback who is 100% going to get it done with his arm, and a running back who can be a threat in the rushing and receiving game, over a quarterback who can do both, but the running back is I don't know. Maybe,
it depends. There's been a couple of guys who have had thousand seasons.
Yeah, but not many.
CMC did it.
That's what I'm saying. It's not true. That's not
He did on the Panthers though.
But I will say, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm a fan of Cam.
I don't know if that. That question is just. I was not applying my answer to this particular.
No, and I don't think you should. But I think it is the fact that me and you had different answers, I think should spark some type of conversation in that.
I'd rather have a Lamar Jackson than an Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, but I don't know. You're picking one of the best examples versus one of the worst expired examples.
Well, then Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
Or Marshall Faulk. Well, it's tough. That's a good question.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, here's the thing. Would you rather have a Cam Newton or a Marshall Faulk?
Marshall Faulk's got one down.
That don't matter.
Nah, damn.
That don't matter.
You sure?
That don't matter. Let's be.
It was this season.
Let's be real. If the football field was 1 yard shorter, he doesn't have that ring. So
yeah, but that's a.
So the football field was 99 yards. No, he's not a Super Bowl champion. So I'm not.
If Cam Newton had Stickum, he might be a Super Bowl champion.
Let's remember, this is all regular season.
No, I know.
So this has nothing to do with Cam Newton's poor Super Bowl performance. I'm going with Cam. You tell me what you think.
That's fair. Yeah.
You tell me what you think.
I mean, 35 passing touchdowns, right?
35 passing touchdowns, 10 rushing. So 45. Oh, that was peak Superman Cam. I mean, that was Super Cam.
No, that is Superman Cam.
That was Superman, but that was like the. I mean, that was the peak Superman.
That's the only Superman Cam that could call himself Superman.
No, but I mean, he was
outside of Auburn.
He was pulling that before, so I mean,
or selling computers. Is that what he did? Did he sell computers?
He bought a stolen computer and tried to hide it when the cops came looking for him.
Yeah, that's so stupid. The NCAA really sucks.
Yeah, but Camden's also an idiot.
2013. What's his nuts? His
Reggie
Heisman.
Bush. 2013 Peyton Manning. 2001 Marshall Faulk. Look,
it's Manning. I don't even know. What was I looking at?
Okay, so
I was like, wait a second.
Are you saying it's Manning, or you just couldn't figure out who it was? Because it's Peyton Manning.
No. It's Peyton. No, I was just like thinking.
Okay, so the answer is Peyton Manning.
And then I heard 55 touchdowns, 55 fucking 100 passing yards.
Yeah, which we will talk about. We'll just wait to talk about the whole Peyton Manning thing. But
and then I got sad.
Marshall Faulk. I mean, so 2001 Marshall Faulk. He played in 14 games.
No. Sorry, you're just giving us stats.
He played in 14 games. He had 1,382 rushing yards and 12 rushing touchdowns. He was also able to put up 765 receiving yards and 9 receiving touchdowns next to Torrey Holt and Bruce and Bruce Irvin, who both put up 1,360 and 1,100. So he had two.
That's an offense.
He had 2,000-yard receivers on that team and was still able to put up over 750 receiving yards.
And they still lost to Thomas, Edward, Patrick Brady.
Yeah.
Is it Edward Patrick or Patrick?
Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. Which, I saw, just thinking about that, I've seen apparently the ratings for Undisputed have dropped crazy. And I saw the clip. Do you forget that there was a time where Richard Sherman and Skip Bayless did not like each other at all?
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, that was like the conversation when Sherm joined.
I forgot. Well, I mean, the conversation with Sherm was, I don't know, it was a little different when we talked about it, but we
were talking about
how much beef they really had, and I was watching like their segments, and it's just
we were talking about knocking on wood.
I don't know. The segments would kind of be like if you said something if I said something and you're like I'm talking, and I'm like, hey, watch how you talk to me. Like, it's just a weird dynamic of just I don't know. They got a weird. They got a really
sucks.
weird. Sorry.
Well, yeah.
I'm also.
Do you think they would have let Richard Sherman into that house if he went housekeeping?
Maybe.
All right.
I think they would have let him in for sure.
That would have been easier.
2009 Chris Johnson, 2012 AP. So 2009 Chris Johnson, he played in 16 games, had 2,006 rushing yards, 14 touchdowns, 503 receiving yards, and 2 receiving touchdowns, and they were 23rd in time of possession.
He had 503
receiving yards.
God damn.
Why is that goddamn?
2,500 total yards.
Yeah, 2,500 total yards. 16 total touchdowns, and only 23rd in time of possession.
Yeah, because he was housing that bitch every time.
Only 23rd in time of possession.
Boy was housing it.
AP, he put up 2,097 yards, 12 touchdowns, 6 yards per carry after tearing his ACL.
Yes.
After tearing his ACL.
Some say it makes the ACL better.
But does Chris Johnson's 500 extra yards in the receiving category help him at all?
He had 90 less
I'll agree with you. I mean, I'll agree with you. I'll say
yards.
it's Chris Johnson. I'll agree. I'll say it's
I
Chris
didn't
Johnson.
realize CJ2K was catching the bitch like that.
Yeah, no, CJ2K was definitely like that. We
Now,
got.
had AP gotten 9 more yards, maybe.
Are you talking in regard to that 1 year where he ran for?
This is that year.
He ran for. Well, no. What year? You're talking. Oh, he was 9 yards short of the record.
Yeah, not the season he had 9 yards.
I'm thinking of the year he was playing. Was he playing for y'all and he got like a crazy run, like a 90-yard touchdown, but then didn't break 100?
Yeah, he had a
Full game.
90-yard touchdown and finished with like 94 yards.
Yeah, no, that is
That was like
so
the first play against the Eagles or
that
something.
is
Something
hilarious.
stupid.
We got '07 Brady versus 2021 Cup.
07 Brady. Get Cooper Cup off my television.
Are you sure?
1,900 yards, fucking 8 touchdowns. Does that beat 50 touchdowns? No.
I mean, are we gonna ignore?
No. Well, what are his stats?
Okay, I mean, so Tom. All right, so Tom Brady in 2007, he All right, Tom Brady in 2007 played in all 16 games. He threw his 50 touchdowns. He had only 8 picks. Had 4,800 yards. They were second time of possession. Randy Moss, 1,500 yards and 23 touchdowns. And went 16-0. Cooper Kupp played in 17 games, had 1947, 16 touchdowns. He was targeted
1,000 times.
He was targeted 191 times, which is the 8th most in all time. And number 1 was 205, so not far from the number 1 spot. And second most receiving yards all time.
Yes,
In that
behind
in single season.
Calvin's Johnson's.
It's Tom though. It is Tom.
Yeah.
We got 84 Dan Marino, 72 OJ Simpson.
I was just about to make a joke about the guy with the record for most rushing yards in a season.
Yeah, it's not OJ.
It is OJ.
It's not OJ.
Who is it?
OJ has 2,003 yards in this season.
Who the hell is it?
Look it up because I mean on here I got I don't know why that's slipping my brain, but I mean AP had 2,097 and you just said he was 9 yards short.
Yeah.
So did OJ have?
Oh, Dickerson.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say no, it's not OJ. OJ had his 2K year, but
OJ was the first.
It was 2,003 yards, and he had 12 touchdowns. He played in 14 games. 2,000 yards in 14 games. That's, I mean, let's not overlook that, but let's be real. 1984 Dan Marino is a whole other problem. He, in 16 games, had 5,084 yards, 48 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, went 362 for 564. Before this, George Blanda was number 1 in most passing touchdowns all year, or in a single season, with
36.
With 36.
Boom!
He shot right past.
He changed the game
with 48.
That's unheard of.
In 1984, he was throwing balls. He was putting up numbers that are impressive now.
No one has rushed for 2,000 yards in 14 games. Well, in a 14-game season. But Dan Marino's season is more impressive.
Yeah.
Like, there were running backs. Like, a lot of the NFL was a run-heavy team.
See, here's the thing, though. There's not many quarterbacks from the 80s that I think that could translate to today's game.
No.
Then compared to the amount of running backs that could go back in the 80s and go for 2K.
True.
To me, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm tripping, but at least that's just what I think.
I don't think so.
We got 06 LT, 2011 Breeze. I mean, we could talk about Breeze for a second if you want, but so Breeze,
They just gave him this. They're like, hey, this is kind of like the MVP. We know you deserve MVP awards. We know.
that was beautiful. I mean, this is like you're not the best, but like
You're the
you're
best on the offense, except for
whoever
that
we're
one
giving
guy
the MVP to. Yeah, I mean,
who won in 11. Rogers.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Rogers.
yeah. They were like, look, you're not as good as Aaron, but like you're up there. You're up there. Here's your OPOY.
But you will finish with more career yards, touchdowns, and the same amount of Super Bowls.
Let's see. He had 5,476 yards, 46 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. He threw 657 balls. So Darren Sproles that year had 1,300 total yards. He had Jimmy Graham going for 1,300 yards. Marquise Colston 1,100 yards. They were third in time of possession. That's a great year for Breeze. That's an awesome year. But here's the thing about LT, Devin. In 16 games, LT put up 1,825 yards,
28 touchdowns.
28 rushing touchdowns,
Rushing.
508 rushing or receiving yards, 3 receiving touchdowns, and some people don't talk about he had 2 passing touchdowns that year as well.
Did he really?
Yeah, he had 2 passing
What
touchdowns. So
the
he had
fuck?
33 total touchdowns that year. 33.
That's sick.
So and the only thing, and I might wait to bring this out later that might hurt him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait. There's one thing that I think might hurt LT in you know, if we're going like tit for tat later, I think this might hurt him, but I'll talk about that later. But I think it is LT.
It's tits for tats.
I think it's LT. 2000
Yeah.
Falk, 97 Barry. 97 Barry, 16 games, 2,053 yards, 11 touchdowns. He had 305 receiving yards, 3 receiving touchdowns. Marshall Falk, 1,359 rushing yards, 18 rushing touchdowns, 830 receiving yards, 8 receiving touchdowns. And in 14 games, Torrey Holt had 1,600 receiving yards, and Bruce
Isaac.
Isaac.
You have not gotten his name right.
1,470 receiving yards.
Isaac Bruce, or what is his name?
So Marshall Falk was able to put up 800 receiving yards with 2 other receivers who were able to put up 1,600 and 1,400.
Dude, what is his name?
Barry was able to run for 2,000 yards.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, 1,400 yards in 14 games plus 830 receiving yards.
26 total touchdowns.
It's Marshall.
Agreed.
I think it's Marshall.
This is the first time he's moved on. He's had 3 shots at
this. He made
this.
3 appearances, and he made one.
And it's not even his best year. His name is Isaac Bruce.
Okay, yeah, we were close.
You said Bruce Irvin.
Bruce Irvin?
You said that when you were
listing. If I said that earlier, I did not mean to. I 100%. I mean, I just wrote
Is Bruce
down,
Irving a person?
Yeah, that's bro.
Bruce Irvin, yes, in Seattle.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is a guy, but my apologies, sorry, but 2018.
You don't have to apologize to Isaac.
2015 Cam, it wasn't genuine.
He knows.
2018 Pat, 2015 Cam. I mean, is it the only thing Cam has is the fact that he's probably doing a lot better with Kelsey and Tyreek Hill than he did.
Yeah, I agree.
Ted Ginn and Greg. I mean, Greg Olsen and Ted Ginn is kind of like the Walmart version of Travis Kelsey and Tyreek Hill.
It really is.
So
it's like BJ's in the Ted Ginn department.
It's Patrick Mahomes, though.
Yeah,
It's Patrick Mahomes. Well, you're saying Olsen's in the same category as Kelsey?
No, I'm saying Olsen is the Walmart of Kelsey. Ted Ginn is the BJ's
Dude,
of Tyreek Hill.
Ted Ginn is the fucking five and below of Tyreek Hill, bro. They're like, no,
He's the Giant Foods.
You're still giving him too much credit. He is the
Am I
five and
really?
below.
What's a terrible place?
The dollar
Kmart.
store.
Kmart.
Bro, you're still giving him too much credit. We're talking, you can walk in with a $5 bill and purchase this item. It ain't Kmart.
Dollar General.
Dollar General, the dollar store, five and below. You can't even go to the 10.
That's
10
Ted Ginn's new nickname. You know how there's the General?
Uh-huh.
That's probably a nickname in sports.
It is. It's Peyton Manning.
I thought that was the sheriff.
I think they call him a general too. No,
Maybe.
who do they call a general? Who do they call a general? Now I can't remember.
Well, Shaq now, but
It was. Let's see. Who is that?
I don't even know if there is a general.
Sean,
No, it's an NBA one. No.
Sean Lee. I don't fucking know.
What's David Robertson's nickname?
Oh, is it David Robinson? That's the Is he? If you go to Pro Football, whatchamacallits, you'll be able to
pro basketball reference.
Pro Basketball Reference. If you look that up, let's see, David Robinson,
the Admiral.
So who the hell was?
He's the Admiral. He went to the Naval Academy.
But who was?
I don't think anyone was the general.
I feel like somebody was the general.
Brett Favre was the genital.
I feel like somebody was the general. I don't know. I really don't know.
Nothing on that? All right. Whatever.
Nothing. Oh, I didn't.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't. I completely missed your.
I mean, it's not great. It's
Brett Favre. No, if I heard it, I would have. If I would have processed it at the right time, I would have gave you all your credit. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I ruined that. But 2013, Peyton Manning. 2009, Chris.
Honestly, what were we talking about?
We were talking about who.
Oh, Ted Ginn his name is the Dollar General.
Is it? I mean, is this another easy one? I mean, like Chris Johnson. Yeah, he had a great year, but
Peyton Manning, yeah,
it's Peyton Manning, bro.
It's tough.
It's Peyton Manning
for a running back to win this. You know,
it's Peyton Manning.
They should have a best non-quarterback. I guess that's what the OPOY is now.
Yeah. Justin Jefferson, Chris Cooper, and whoever won.
But now it's just been receivers. Well, Derrick Henry may have. I don't know. Somebody has one.
I think Derrick Henry won it like 2020 or something.
He ran for 2,000.
He did not make this list. 2007 Brady, 1984 Dan. Finally.
Yes, there we go. Quarterback stats.
2007 Brady versus 1984 Dan. Now let's really, really talk about it. So, 2007 Brady, 84 Dan. They both played 16 games. Brady has 4,800 yards. Dan had 5,084. Brady threw 50 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Dan threw 48 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. 398 out of 578 for Brady. 362 out of 564 for Dan.
He had less throws?
Dan did, yeah, but it was 578 to 564, so it's not by that much.
More yards,
less touchdowns, and more picks.
Also
didn't have Randy Moss.
He had 2 white receivers.
Everybody did then, though, I guess. I don't know. I guess
no.
That's how that worked, but
no. This is the 80s.
Are we going to give it to Dan just because of that, though?
No.
I mean, I think
I think it's Dan.
I wouldn't be mad if we gave it to Dan. I wouldn't be mad if we gave it to Dan because...
I'm not.
Well, I don't know. Just the fact that bro had Randy fucking Moss, 1,500 yards and 23 touchdowns, that has got to be... that.
I mean, that's the most touchdowns by a receiver ever.
In 1 year? Is that the record?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you what the record is nowadays. I can't remember.
Well, it is 23.
I can't remember shit. 2006 LT, 2000 Marshall Falk. This is kind of a. I feel like this is. I feel like we're kind of just waiting for the Final Four to have real conversations because.
So sorry.
It's LT.
On the record, Randy Moss had 23. Jerry Rice is the only guy to have 20 or more.
20 or more.
Yeah, the only two people who've broken 20 are Jerry and
Okay.
Randy.
Okay. I feel like there's another easy one. 2006 LT versus 2000 Marshall Falk. I mean, yeah,
It's LT,
we need to get to these Final Four.
And like for as good the Chargers were then, they were in no way as scary as the greatest show on turf.
No, absolutely.
Like the weapons, the Kurt Warner was actually good at football years. Matt Leinart was not competing for his spot. He no longer had to bag Canadian groceries.
We finally have,
which is usually just maple syrup and depression.
I don't know. They're
I don't know. They live in the cold. People who live in the cold are generally
cold
more depressed.
It is cold. It is definitely cold as shit. It's been cold everywhere. It's been cold down here, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You're fucking. What is cold?
Cold is I had a pair of sweatpants on and 2 jackets.
2 jackets?
Yeah.
It was freezing the other day. It was 30 degrees.
I was cold, bro. It was like
54. It's like 60 out here, dude. It's fucking freezing.
It was freezing. 2018.
I'm saying that like you didn't live in this state for many years.
I spent a long time in a cold, semi-cold place. Cold for half the year. 2018 Pat, 2013 Peyton Manning.
I like the cold. I don't like snow. I think people who like snow are scary.
No, but if it's gonna snow, make it snow.
It better snow.
No, like I want it to snow. I don't want sleet.
Like I don't want to drive in like
I don't want
an inch of snow.
I don't want sleet. I don't want it to be like like back in like school. Like it's like it either needs to snow and we don't have school, or it's the ground is dry. Like I don't
like give me a foot.
Yeah, give me a foot. 2018 Pat, 2013 Peyton Manning. Okay, so Peyton Manning 2013, Patrick Mahomes 2018. So Peyton Manning threw 5,477 yards, 55 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Mahomes 5,097 yards, 50 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Peyton Manning 450 pass attempts, or 450 completions, 659 attempts. To Patrick Mahomes 383 out of 580. So
they were tossing that rock up.
But 580 to 650? I mean, that's almost an 80 attempt difference. Let's just remember that. That's I mean, shit, in their standards, at least a couple games.
2, yeah.
Because I'm just saying, because he beats him by 5 touchdowns and 400 yards, but those 80 extra attempts, Mahomes might catch up to that. I don't know, he might. Now Peyton Manning.
What's crazier to me is that 2 years later he was no longer playing football.
No, that is very true. Because the biggest thing in this is Peyton Manning won this award at 37 years old. He put up these numbers sick. At 37 years old.
It's pretty awesome.
Demaryius Thomas, rest in peace. Eric Decker,
both
putting up over 1,200 yards.
Was Emmanuel on that team, or was he still on the Steelers?
Was Emmanuel on? Yeah, he was on this 2013.
Emmanuel was on that.
He should have been on this 2013 team.
Wait, this was the year you guys won the Super Bowl, or no?
This was the year. Yeah. No.
No. That was the year before. This was the year they lost in the Super Bowl.
This was the 2013 season. So yeah, this was the year they went and lost to Seattle. They got blown out,
48-10 or something.
And also, Peyton Manning, they were 10th in time of possession, and the Chiefs were 26th.
Emmanuel Sanders was not there. You said 10th?
10th in time possession to 26th. Because let's remember that Denver defense was ridiculous.
We're donkey tits.
Except for Von Miller because he beats women.
And except for in the Super Bowl.
This is tough, bro. Because I keep wanting to say Peyton Manning, but then I'm thinking like Peyton Manning did have a crazy defense. Peyton Manning did have the ball a lot more. Peyton Manning did throw the ball a lot more. But Patrick Mahomes had better weapons. Patrick Mahomes. I don't know, bro. What do you think? What are you thinking?
I think it's Peyton.
Peyton Manning put up more yards, touchdowns, less interceptions with good weapons, but not as good as what Patrick Mahomes had at 37 years old. Yeah, it's Peyton Manning. It's Peyton Manning.
Like, that was a season that nobody saw coming. Now, so was Mahomes' year. I mean, basically his rookie year.
Yeah. We got 2007 Brady, 2006 LT. So I mean, back-to-back years. 2006, 2007. So 2006 LT, 16 games, 825 rushing yards, 20.
Whoa.
What's up?
I thought we gave that to Dan Marino. We didn't?
Did we give it to Dan Marino?
That's what I was thinking.
Do I not? Did I just accidentally move Brady?
I mean, we put in the Randy Moss clause.
Oh, we started talking about Randy Moss. I think I just picked Brady.
I mean, do you believe that it's Dan?
No. Now that you say that, no, we should. No.
Like Dan did in 1984.
Yeah. No, it's Dan Marino. Okay. Dan Marino, 1984, 2006 LT. So, I mean, 1984 Marino, he put up 5,084 yards, 48 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, 362 out of 564 attempts. I mean, biggest thing is it was in 1984. George Blanda was the leader in single season touchdown passes with 36 beforehand. LT though, I mean, in 2006, he also played in 16 games, 1,800 rushing yards, 28 rushing touchdowns, 508 receiving yards, 3 receiving touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns. They were 4th in time of possession.
Now, what about this? The year before, Sean Alexander had 27. A couple years before that, Priest Holmes had 27.
What if that O-line is so good for the Chargers that year that their backup running back, Michael Turner, was also able to run for 500 yards that year? The same year LT put up 1,800.
That's not unheard of, but it sounds like they're running the ball a lot.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it sounds like maybe somebody couldn't have done what LT did, but you know, Miles Sanders is top 5 in rushing yards last year because he's playing behind Philly's O-line. We haven't heard much of Miles Sanders this year, have we?
No, I'm
Miles
pretty
Sanders
sure.
is an LT. Let me just say that. Obviously,
No, but over under, how many rushing yards do you think Miles Sanders has right now? Over under 300.
No. Over under 450.
Okay. Under.
I'm gonna go under.
He's got.
I'm going under, bro. I'm going. Yeah.
Come on, internet. 302.
Nice. What did you say? 300?
I did.
You had a great line.
That's a beautiful line.
That was a great line.
I would have, dude. If I put that poll out and no one could internet search it, that's a fucking money line. And
that is a beautiful line.
How many touchdowns? 1. Nice.
Yeah, but that's probably the same amount everybody's got over there.
What the fuck? What is Football Reference doing?
What do you mean?
They're disrespecting Miles Sanders like a motherfucker. They put his nickname on here as Booby.
Maybe that's what he likes to be called. I don't know.
Oh, never mind. That's his Instagram handle. Is Booby Miles.
He likes to be called that. 84.
I don't know if that's one you keep. It's like being called penis.
It's like not even close to that.
All right, but booby sound. What if it was titty? Titty's
I
no
mean,
fun.
Titty Boy, 2 Chainz. He likes to go by Titty Boy.
God damn it, that's
He's nothing
super
wrong.
cool.
Yeah, All right, who is it? Is it Dan or is it LT?
What about Gooch? Dan.
Yeah, I think it's Dan. Which that means we just eliminated the winner of the first time. Yeah, the first time we did this, LT. We picked LT. I went back and checked the record. We picked LT,
Well,
but I guess
screw him.
we played
You
him.
know
So
what? Yeah, uvula. That's what I want to be known as.
okay, uvula.
Coccyx.
So we got our final. We got 2013 Peyton Manning, 1984 Dan Marino.
This is the battle of. Yes.
See, here's the thing. Dan Marino did this in 84, but it was also his prime.
I feel like Dan Marino was 40 the entire time he played football.
Peyton Manning put up these numbers when he was 37.
God damn.
37,
Marino was 33. No. 23.
Yeah. So I mean, well, that's shit. That is impressive to be only 23 and do that. I mean, I
Am I
don't
correct
know
if he was born in 1961?
if he was born in
Yeah, no, his first year in the
1961.
league was 83.
Yeah, he was 23 years. He was that's even more impressive actually. No,
Hold on.
what's more
Dan
what's
Marino played
see,
until 99?
what's more impressive? Doing it that early or doing it that old? If it was Josh Giddey, he'd probably go with Dan Marino. But
No.
I don't
23
know.
is legal, brother.
I don't know. Well, I mean, but he just thinks it's better young. But Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, the numbers are all close. 48 to 55 in touchdowns, 5,400 to 5,000 in yards, 10 interceptions to 17. Mind you, Peyton beats him in all of that. They both played in 16 games. This is tough. This is tough. This is tough.
I mean,
Another problem is like I really remember like the nostalgia of that year for Peyton Manning. Like, do you remember that Broncos Cowboys game where it was like
no,
55? Bro, no. It was I wish
maybe.
you remember that game because it was the game. I want to say it was that game Peyton had that crazy bootleg
Oh, yeah,
where he fooled
no, I know.
everyone, but
Yeah. That
that
was in
game.
Dallas.
Yeah, it was like 55. It was something crazy. It was like
Yeah.
it was a crazy shootout between Peyton and Tony. Like it was a crazy ass game, but that's also like factoring in for me, which isn't really fair for Dan Marino because I don't we weren't there to watch that, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I mean, to be in your second year in the league, so like basically a Patrick Mahomes scenario.
But he
I
lost.
said that
He lost.
the
Did is one of the biggest reasons Patrick Mahomes didn't move on is because Peyton Manning did this at 37 compared to Patrick Mahomes.
maybe, but Dan was the first to reach 5,000, and obviously the first to reach more than 40 touchdowns and almost hit 50.
Yeah, which to not give him the credit of 50 is kind of stupid. I mean, he got 48.
48,
He
like
got
that's
48.
you're there.
Now Peyton threw 55.
But we could also say that about a lot of things.
Peyton threw 55 though.
Yeah, he broke the record and then said, "Go fuck yourself." I'm gonna double break it, stinky.
Look, Peyton Manning had 659 attempts. Dan Marino had 564.
That's efficiency.
Is it Dan? Is it Dan Marino? Did Dan Marino have the best?
Fuck you, you old son of a bitch.
Did Dan Marino have the best offensive player of the year season?
Yes.
I think we just answered that.
Well, that's what we said.
Dan Marino.
People may not agree.
Dan Marino wins it. Which I mean, you could give it to Peyton. You could give it to LT. You could. That's it. That's honestly I'm giving.
That's it.
There's those three. But Dan Marino winning 1984. I like that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all, Devin. But besides
Dan
that,
Marino um, is just makes no sense to me. I have no recollection of him, like, of hearing about him in the 90s.
what do you? I mean, yeah,
I don't know. When I think of the Dolphins, I'm thinking 70s, 80s.
yeah. Well, that's because that's when they were, that's
Yeah.
when they were, that's when everybody wanted to talk about the
Yeah.
Dolphins. But
Yeah.
I mean, with that being said, we did all week 13 game predictions. We did our bracket. We talked some off the record shit. We talked about Thursday night football. I think it's time to get out of here.
I agree with those statements.
Are there any last words before we get out of here?
Um, the Orioles will win the World Series next year, and I should bet on that.
Sheesh.
And then I will no longer have to watch baseball ever again. So,
Okay.
feetball will have my undivided attention because basketball sucks.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Well, with that being said, we will be back on Tuesday to talk all these Week 13 games, to go over fantasy, to do another bracket, to predict Week 14 Thursday night football, and whatever else we decide we want to talk about. But with all of that being said, brand new episodes every Saturday and Tuesday. We'll be back on Tuesday with a brand new episode. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.
Peyton Manning should be exonerated.